We got 2 songs left. Next song is a track called DeepRest. This song is another one that was written right on the spot. As many of you know, I've been working with S1 for a couple years. He did a track on IV. Me and him did an entire record together. I hit him up kind of last minute, like, is it possible to get you on Native Lungs? And you know, it was awesome. He totally came through, sent me a batch of beats. I picked one out. He even went through the process of sequencing it, adding instruments and stuff, and he really he put together something nice for me. So I was really excited about that, and it was really a privilege. And just from there, I just was really inspired. The wordplay is for DeepRest is talking about going from being depressed to having that deep rest, where it's just like all the things that are just bogging you down, and just learning to rest in the Lord. And so I know that might seem like kind of a theme throughout the record, but it was definitely a theme in my life, and just learning to turn things in my life over to God and trusting
Him. Everyone's life,
yeah,
really.
for sure.
Doesn't get old.
Yeah, but it also talks about resting in the fact that I know that Christ is going to return. And there's so much hope in that, that Jesus will return, that things are not right now. And that gets really discouraging, because as much as we try and get fired up and excited, you can't help but wake up in the morning and look around the world and see that things aren't right. People that are very close to me are getting hurt. People that are very close to me are in bondage. People who are very close to me are not walking with the Lord. And those realities, and the reality of my own fallenness, and those things, they constantly are things you have to wrestle with. And so to find that joy in the Lord, and also just that hope of knowing Jesus will return. He will come back for His people. It is not like a maybe, it's a guarantee. And I believe it wholeheartedly. And resting in that truth, that He will come back and He will make everything okay in His time.
We're on location for planet Earth. Things are crazy down here. It's painfully obvious that all of creation has been affected by the curse.
Reporting live from the darkness where hope is absent. Sport a broken heart like the latest fashion. Desperation is a dangerous attraction. Isolation is an empty habit. And none of my senses can make sense of it. I'm numb but won't succumb to sensualism. Enter with a sensitive mind. Feel the temperature rise when I'm assembling rhymes. I start to tremble inside. I recognize these words are not mine. I wouldn't be breathing if He didn't put the breath inside. But I still wrestle with pride. Try to steal the glory when the pressure is high. My body is a temple, so access denied. This is the place where the Holy Spirit resides. The risen King died, made me alive, and one day I'll see Him with my eyes. And that's how I sleep at night. Deep rest, at peace when I close my eyes. Beat on my chest, faith to believe when it seems impossible. And that's how I sleep at night. Deep rest, at peace when I close my eyes. Beat on my chest, redeemed from the curse. So I stand firm, waiting for the King to return. Don't get me wrong, I'm just a messenger. I make songs, but I didn't make the message up. I've done wrong, so many times I messed up. Confess my sin, that's when God cleaned my mess up. Acquitted what I committed, forgiven from all my sinning. Written in the beginning, on the cross it was finished. Believing means more than just saying a prayer. It means my life is not my own, yeah, I'm taking it there. You know what time is it, the Lord is coming soon. I like the sound of it, reject all the counterfeits. When the King returns, the whole world stops. There's nothing left to say, stand back and watch. I know He's on His way. For some that means judgment and doom if your soul's not clean. So I'm following Christ through the danger zone, saved by grace through faith alone. And that's how I sleep at night. Deep rest, at peace when I close my eyes. Beat on my chest, faith to believe when it seems impossible. And that's how I sleep at night. Deep rest, at peace when I close my eyes. Beat on my chest, redeemed from the curse. So I stand firm, waiting for the King to return. impossible. And that's how I sleep at night. Deep rest, at peace when I close my eyes. Beat on my chest, redeemed from the curse. So I stand firm, waiting for the king to return.